What do we have here? Whoa! J.J. Watt signing with the Arizona Cardinals. 2 years, $31 million. That came out of nowhere. Per J.J. Watt's Twitter. Now, let's not get fooled on this. Is this J.J. Watt's Twitter? So he got $15.5 million a year. He wanted the money. So for J.J. Watt, money was a thing. So DeAndre Hopkins recruited him hard. Hey, listen, man. Arizona's got Chandler Jones. It's a division with Matt Stafford, Russell Wilson, Jimmy Garoppolo. You need pass rushers. That's exciting. J.J. Watt goes to the Arizona Cardinals. How about that? Boy, that division is just nothing but trouble. God, that division. You could do an NFC West Pro Bowl team and take on the rest of the league. Seriously. That division is stacked. Look at all the pass rushers in that division. Chandler Jones, J.J. Watt. Now you got Carlos Dunlap, Aaron Donald, Bosa. Just the pass rushers in that division. They had DeForest Buckner a year ago. So J.J. Watt is a member of the Arizona Cardinals. So DeAndre Hopkins went after him. Well, he had us all fooled. This morning there was an Instagram, but it was a false Instagram that said he had narrowed his choices down, and we discovered that was a bunch of nonsense.
It was someone said it was his Peloton account.
What's that mean? A Peloton's a bike, but
right. Yeah, it was his account.
How would that be? How would I know? How would we know publicly what his Peloton account?
I mean, it said like people thought it was his account. He said he doesn't own a bike. I'm looking at his Twitter. He said I don't own a bike. Stop, which is how that report got thrown out.
I got no problem. He's going after some money. I got no problem. He won 15 and out. He's the only NFL guy on defense. Tell me the top defensive brand guys in the NFL. So there's J.J. Watt.
Aaron Donald.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, he's just great. Does he have a brand?
He's he's like the first person you think of when you think of it. He's the best defensive player. He could be argued as the best player in the league.
I would say the Bosas have something. Is it a brand?
Yeah.
It's something.
They have a name.
So J.J. Watt's number one. Aaron Donald.
Richard Sherman.
Yeah, kind of, I guess. Does he have a lot of endorsements? He's probably got some.
Yeah, I mean, he's
outspoken.
also just a really big name.
There's just not a lot of, I mean, listen, I can't look at J.J. Watt and say, dude, this isn't nearly as good as the other teams because he has a right to make money. And by the way.
Oh, no, I mean, none of those teams that we were talking about earlier, Buffalo, Green Bay, like they're better than the Arizona Cardinals.
And you know what's happening in this division? You got to keep up. I mean, so Steve Keim, the GM of Arizona, is like, Jamal Adams and Dunlap go to the Seahawks.
No, I think it's great for the Cardinals.
I mean, it's like recruiting in the SEC. You got to keep up. If you don't have a top 12 class, you can't compete in the SEC. You have to get great high school football play. That's why Lane Kiffin was going to get a job, because he can recruit. And eventually, if you can't recruit at an elite level, you just can't compete in the SEC. In this division, you have to get star players. You're facing Russell Wilson twice a year, and now Stafford. The Stafford move, Arizona probably looks at Stafford and thinks, okay, we got 3 winning quarterbacks potentially. We got to go get J.J. Watt. Hour 2 next.